Wesleyan wins the Division III National Championship.
Unbelievable the way you guys did it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, when you think about what we did and was able to accomplish, we look at Tonton Belanga making the big shots down the stretch.
The old bus, just regular bus, 2 seats per row. We came on this bus, it had big TVs, couches, tables. We were like, man, we really doing it big time. This is big, man.
I want everyone staying in their own rooms, get some sleep. Got a wake-up call for 8 o'clock.
It's pretty cool. I've never really experienced anything like that when kids, you know, ask you a bunch of questions. Can you dunk?
Like when we were in elementary school, the kids, they knew who we were. And like one kid in one of my classrooms, he knew all our stats, our numbers, you know, who we played, some of our game scores. It's just amazing how everybody knows who we are now.
Be big down there. Be big. Good, Tyler.
First thing I actually noticed was the court. They have the big NCAA sign up there, which wasn't there for ODAC. So it was real special feeling. So it was a lot different, a lot more on the line.
When everything's going well, there's always an obstacle that tries to get in our way and slow us down. You know, our road to the Final Four is definitely has some speed bumps, potholes, everything you can think of. But we've overcome them, and I think that's what makes our team so special.
Virginia Wesleyan started this semifinal game in the same fashion it has started many contests this season, by falling behind. This Corey Jones layup put the Titans ahead by 4. The lead would reach 9 before Brandon Adair spun a little magic. Matt Towell's three-pointer tied it up, and the Marlins played Illinois Wesleyan close, finishing the first period behind by 1. 38-37. Brandon Adair's bucket inside puts Virginia Wesleyan ahead by 5. The lead would change hands again. Zach Freeman made some noise with this dunk to put Illinois Wesleyan up by 4. The Titans' lead would grow to 8. Tyler Fanton took it inside, helping the Marlins close the gap. Tonton Belanga put Virginia Wesleyan ahead with 1 minute 26 seconds remaining in the game, and the Marlins hang on to win 81-79.
Virginia Wesleyan was not in control of this game until maybe the last couple minutes of the game. They were down in the first half by 1 after 20 minutes. Then in the second half, they were down again for the most part until the last 2 minutes. Brandon Adair, how big was this guy, the Prince of Sandgrad? 29 points. Big players step up in big games.
And that was one of the best games I've ever been part of. I think our whole tournament's been special. These guys are resilient. They've been finding ways to win. I'm just extremely proud of them, and I can't say enough about this ball club.
Basically, everybody just counted us out. You know, we were just a team that was just happy to be here. That's what everybody else was thinking. But we surprised the whole country tonight winning that game against Illinois Wesleyan.
Pretty much it was just my team believing in me. They told me to keep shooting. I wasn't shooting the ball well. Brandon was taking care of us most of the game, and they started really focusing on him, which really opened up things for me. So it was just a matter of my team believing in me and telling me to keep shooting. That's what I did.
We say to our guys, you know, players play the game, but certainly tough plays win. And these kids have shown that. They've battled through adversity. Their backs have been against the wall. They've been down in every game, and then they found a way to come back.
The fan support has been unbelievable this year for the Marlins. It has been growing and growing, especially here just in the last couple of months.
Fear the fish! Fear the fish!
Has it always been like this? Have people always been this attached to the basketball team, or is it this great year that's kind of gotten everyone behind them?
It's been growing since my freshman year, and now everyone's all for the basketball and everyone loves them.
Well, absolute heart attack games and the best heart that I've ever seen in any sport.
Back in November, Virginia Wesleyan basketball lost 3 games early in the season, but the Marlins turned things around, put together the nation's longest win streak at 26 games, and tonight, the team found themselves playing for the national title in Salem, Virginia.
A young Virginia Wesleyan squad surprised most by getting to the championship game. It looked like the Marlins would hang tough. Brandon Adair took it to the hoop, but Wittenberg continued to outmuscle the competition. Kenny Brady dropped 2 threes, and Dan Russ added another 10 to help Wittenberg to a 29-19 halftime lead.
We're used to being down. I mean, all season long we've been down. So, I mean, being down 10 points or whatever it was down was just like, we've been here before, don't worry about it, just keep playing, chip away at the lead, and people are going to step up, and people always find a way to step up for us.
Most of the Marlins' 29 wins were come from behind victories, and they've won 26 in a row. Tonton Balenga started trimming the lead. Adair, showing he has control of the lane, scores inside and ties the contest. The Tigers still smell the kill, and Jack Hemingway gave Wittenberg its largest lead of the second half, 8 points. But 8-point leads had proved fatal for Amherst and Illinois Wesleyan in the semifinals, and it would jinx the Tigers as well. A steal and a jumper by Tonton Balenga tied the score. Wittenberg free throws gave the lead back to the Tigers, but Brandon Adair went inside to tie the score yet again.
Now with under a minute to play, game tied. Wittenberg had the ball. The fans were going crazy. They get the ball to Daniel Russell, and he's called for traveling. A huge play because now Virginia Wesleyan had the ball and would hold for the last shot. So Coach Dave Macedo drew up a play to get the ball to Adair, but he's covered like a rug. So Tonton Balenga steps up and drains the three-pointer, nothing but net. The Marlins have their first lead of the game, and they can sense that something big is happening. Look at the fans, they're going crazy in Salem, but there's still 2 seconds left in the game. Wittenberg has one last chance for the tie. The shot is off the mark, and that's how it ended. Virginia Wesleyan finishes the season 30 wins, 3 losses, and a national championship.
Virginia Wesleyan wins its first national championship in any sport. 59-56 your final.
It was my teammates. That's the only reason I made that shot for my teammates, and especially for the 2 seniors on the team who we promised October 15th that was going to get a national championship.
The Marlins are the best in the country, and they did it with a large contingent of players from the Hampton Roads area.
We got great players from the great state of Virginia right now, and I couldn't be more happy to be recruiting the Hampton Roads area and to be coaching at Virginia Wesleyan. I'm just real proud of it.
It's been an honor to you know, in my career with these group of guys, and, you know, in that team meeting, you know, throughout the year, I just try to represent, you know, just leave it all out there, give it your best. You know, if you're missing shots, whatever it is, you know, just make sure you're giving it your all. And hopefully, you know, they'll take that with them when I leave.
The friendship and the bond that we've had since day one, October 15th, man, we go to war together every day in practice, and we come out here and we pull out victories like this, man. It just makes that bond so much stronger, and I think that's what enabled us to get here to this day and win a championship.
Well, these guys are just some, you know, they're a special group. They're all about the team. Everybody accepts their role, whatever that may be, and you know, they just want to win. And for a coach, I just enjoy being around players like that. We played the best, and they beat the best. So, you know, they won respect.
It was the shot that changed a program forever. For the first time ever, Virginia Wesleyan was a national champion. So tonight, it was finally time to party.
They deserve it as much as we do. The support they've given us this year. It's good that we can get everybody in here together and have a good time like this.
The school that borders both Norfolk and Virginia Beach has earned everyone's attention.
I'm proclaiming March the 27th, 2006 as the Virginia Wesleyan Marlins Day in Virginia Beach.
I don't know that there's another college in the entire nation where 2 cities sort of fight over recognition.
It's a win for the basketball team, but it's also a huge victory for the college.
The tremendous local following, local support, faculty and staff, administration, you know, it's just everybody's come together, and it's really been something to be proud of.